Hello everyone, I'm from Belgium, SynoSens, and I'm Sona. I would like you to take a moment now and think. What if 100 euros disappeared from your pocket every week? What if you have joint pain, side effects of medication, but no one around really understands what you're going through? This is the case for more than 500,000 RA patients prescribed to biological treatment. For every patient in this group, there exists an optimal dosage, which can only be determined through a trial and error procedure. And the success, the length of this procedure depends on how well we can do drug monitoring. With current means, every measurement takes at least 1 day, and that leads to response loss in 25% of patients and elongation for the rest. The solution that we offer is SynoSensor. With this point-of-care device, now it's possible to do measurement in doctor's office and under 10 minutes. The procedure is quite simple. It starts with patient dropping blood on SynoChip, doctor inserting it into the device and activating it. Now, in the same appointment, doctor will listen to the needs of patients, correlate it with analytical measurement, and only then decide on dosing. Most importantly, with this strategy, we can bring back that 25% patients losing response back into ADM market. The market that has been dominated by AbbVie until November 2018. With Humira's patent expiration, now 7 biosimilars joined to this race for more market share and more doctor support. SynoSens can be a differentiating factor by being a desirable tool for every doctor and by being means for pharma companies to retain their customers and attract new ones. And this is our key to collaboration with Biogen, a company that has acquired more than 60% of German market in just 1 month after its launch. And with this collaboration, we are going to sell our device and cartridges directly to Biogen, benefit from their distribution channels, network access, and from new interest towards drug immorality. To reach this goal, we start a 2-year incubation period with 2.5 million seed capital. And in 2022, when we start selling our devices and cartridges, we target 1% of 400,000 ADM patients. Every year, this number grows by 1%, and in 2024, we reach at 27,000 patients and 1,700 specialists, where our main revenue comes from our disposables. Our vision goes beyond drug monitoring and towards offering patients a holistic treatment. For that, we come to second and third pillars of our revenue. And these pillars are, in 2023, we will launch mobile platform, which will combine measurement timeline, diet, and social profile of patient. Now, the statistics will be collected in our database and then coupled with artificial intelligence to correlate diet with measurement data and then provide patients with dietary suggestions. In 2025, we launch our database, and in 2026, we are back into market with our miniaturized technology handheld SynoSensor. We validated our vision through interview with Neil Kayers from Patient Association of Belgium, Rumanet, and through an online survey that we have done among 68 patients. We have encountered great interest towards social platform that we are going to build and handheld device that we will bring into the market. And that we can do together with optimal treatment and bringing back connection and belonging to the patients. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Are there any questions from the jury members? Yes, Guus.
So Biogen is your partner to roll out in Germany, right?
No. Biogen is our partner to roll out in whole Europe.
In whole Europe, okay.
But Biogen has started in Germany last year, in 2018, after the expiration of the Humira patent and after receiving the from European government after receiving approval. But it acquired 60% of market in just 1 month, and now it's spreading to 4 more countries in Europe and planning to spread in more. So that's our strategy to go.
That's really good. How did you come up with the price points for
Price
the device and the cartridges?
For devices, it's we went with usual that it should be 5 times more than the cost, and like up to 1,000% and 500% more than the cost of the device. And for the cartridges, it was the same. But because we don't have a distribution that we need to pay for, we are selling it 30% less than what we could sell if we use distributors network.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Are there any other questions from other jury members, maybe?
Hi, Sona. Thank you. I liked in the document that you noticed quite clear that there's a general problem in the healthcare system, which is the sustainability, because the costs of expensive medicines are under pressure. I was wondering, because I think your focal customer is the pharmaceutical industry.
Yes.
Yes. What happens if they notice that your solution might lead to a reduced quantity of drugs sold? Because you might get the non-responders earlier on in the process, and you might find out that some patients need less active doses to be treated with, which means for the company that they might sell less drugs actually in the end. So how are you going to keep them interested when they realize this might have some negative implications for their revenues model?
Well, actually, it will bring them new customers, because that 25% patients losing response now will not lose response because of correct dosing strategy. And if pharma companies are looking in long-term plans, it's not about selling high dose and losing the patient, it's about keeping the patient. So pharma companies will be interested in our deal.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Over there.
Hi, first a compliment for your structure and for the place that you give to patients in your strategy, because I think that's very important. I have a question with respect to the way you're organized now, because you elaborated on the role of Biogen, but there are 2 more companies involved in your endeavor, which is the antibody producing company and the technology company that actually gives you the measurement method. How are you going to keep them all together and walking in the same pace, as you're sort of in the middle of a web with a lot of big guys around you?
Well, our antibodies are coming from Pharmaps, the company that has started from KU Leuven. And how we are going to keep them in the loop is by using more of their antibodies in later future, because this device is open for multiplexing. So now we use certain antibodies to target adalimumab, but in later futures, when we reach towards our year 7 or year 8, we can start with developing a different solution for a different disease. And in that way, we can use different antibodies, and our success will be
Multiplied.
guiding. Yeah.